So good afternoon. I'm so very pleased to be with you today, as you are all key decision makers when it comes to building the future of tourism. I'm Florence Mélique from Visa, and I lead a group of attractive countries when it comes to tourism: France, Belgium, and Luxembourg. In this session, I would like in particular to look through the lens of the consumer, understanding their evolving needs and behaviors, and how payment actually can help businesses, government bodies to better serve those. So before we jump into the topic, a usual disclaimer, as you would expect from an American company. So today, we see three major consumer trends which are unfolding and which we believe are instrumental to shaping the future of tourism. The first one, obviously, is personalization. When customers feel understood as individuals, have more bespoke experience, as we have discussed today, we observe at Visa that they keep coming back to the same merchants. Second, convenience. In a world where information grows exponentially, consumers spend a lot of time, too much time, finding what they need. As a result, it really makes a difference for them to be able to get what they need quickly and seamlessly. And last but not least, safety. Consumer wants to ensure that their financial and personal information is kept secured, and it cannot be detrimental to the shopping experience. So let's deep dive a little bit more on what we believe are those three important trends which are reshaping the industry. First, let's start with personalization. So consumers are increasingly looking, generally speaking, for tailored experiences, and this is in particular true when traveling. Here it comes. So at Visa, obviously, we have a lot of data. And what we observe is that 70% of travel advisors, which we are surveying, have seen an increase in demands in bookings for add-ons and custom experiences in 2023. We see as well that tour operators, which are offering and meeting that demand, are offering 20% more custom options compared to 2019. So the whole ecosystem needs to keep pace with this change. And if we are looking a little bit ahead, this foundational need, paired with artificial intelligence and data analytics, lays the path for future economic growth. We also see customer sentiments shifting towards more sustainable practices, and we discussed that in the panel a little bit earlier. 2/3 want sustainability information from travel providers. 90% are looking for sustainable options when traveling, and 43% are willing to pay extra to travel sustainably. And these expectations offer obviously significant opportunities for travel spend. We have seen Booking, for instance, enabling it, providing specific local activities. We mentioned local culture, local communities, local providers earlier. A great example of that is what we did at Visa with Tourism Barcelona and Sustainable Gastronomy Barcelona, where we featured the restaurants of the city applying much more sustainable measures within their businesses. And obviously, you all know that Barcelona is one of the most popular gastronomic destinations in the world, with millions of tourists per year. And this initiative really helped channel the demands of visitors for more sustainable tourism. What we are seeing as well is that sustainability and you mentioned the keyword of authenticity. This involves offering authentic travel experiences, integrating tourists in the way of life, in the habits of the host of the cities. And to that end, Visa has partnered with local authorities to enable contactless payments in public transit, from Brussels to Mexico, from New York to Marseille. We have been involved into urban mobility projects supporting greener journeys and community inclusion. Which leads me to highlight the importance of data. At Visa, we know that spend data show what people do truly value, and we think we have one of the richest behavioral data sets available. Thanks to our ability to predict purchase, we can help you, and we will be happy to discuss that on the side of this conference, to understand your customer base and build strategies to better connect with them. So now let's talk a little bit about convenience. You all know that in recent years, customer expectations for convenience, both online and offline, has been elevated. And customers do pursue paths of least resistance and frictionless experience to save their time and efforts. These new standards are also driving changes and uptake in payment methods. In 2023, digital wallets comprise 50% of global e-commerce spent in the US. So for those who are not familiar with what is a digital wallet, it's an app where you can safely stock your card credentials into your phone, and then you can securely pay without providing your financial information. And also through that, you can track your expenses through that app. The use of digital wallet is in particular true for younger customers, and they are at least twice as likely to use a digital wallet compared to other generations. And when we ask customers the primary reason why they are using a digital wallet to make purchase, they cite convenience for 41%. The second reason, which is in particular true for younger generation, is to benefit from rewards and loyalty programs. And these payment trends are in particular true for the airline industry. So capitalizing on innovation and connectivity across the ecosystem, leveraging payments bring benefits to airlines in actually two different ways. The first one is the ability to cross-sell, which McKinsey estimates represent 14 billion in 2023 for the whole industry. And the second benefit is that through seamless processes, dematerialization, this is bringing tremendous cost savings when you're considering that payment cost that the industry is being charged by their financial relationship banks represent more than the double of their net product. And beyond those aspects, what we are seeing as well is that if you're leveraging new technologies such as AI, this is also reducing abandon rates. And we know in particular the high airline cart abandon rates that the industry is facing, on top of combating fraud much more efficiently. Travel overall has very high abandon rate compared to global e-commerce, and this is driven by buying behaviors, but also in the case of airlines, the way prices are and flights are priced. Speaking about fraud, we anticipate as payment experts an increase in online fraud resulting from a growth in the number of e-tickets which are being purchased from airline travel, especially in developing regions. And what we are seeing as well is through the increased usage of mobile payments that digital airline ticket fraud on mobile is tremendously increasing, and we expect that to more than double over the next couple of years. So obviously, smaller regional airlines, those in developing markets, are the most likely targets of those frauds, just because, you know, fraudsters are always looking for the weakest link in the value chain. So strong risk management is critical, and I'll come back to that later. So when we speak about convenience, convenience is also a matter of giving options to consumer to pay. In 2023, we have observed that consumer demand for buy now, pay later reaching an all-time high. The impact of buy now, pay later on sales is striking. They are increasing sales volume by 25%, conversion rate by 30%, and doubling payment volumes. And what is even better with buy now, purchase later is an increase in customer satisfaction by 36%. So these figures just speak for the importance of understanding customer preferences in making payments, especially for high ticket spend, such as when booking a travel. But convenience is also about when to pay. And it's very important to embed payment in a seamless way in the consumer journey. Whatever the platform you're choosing to use, SMS or social media, this has to be a seamless customer experience to help boost sales and increase client stickiness. The last topic I'd like to touch upon is safety. And you all know that. It takes years to build customer trust, but just a second to lose it. 80% of customers declare that safety of their sensitive information from intruders is their highest priority. And merchants cannot compromise security or the quality of that transaction processing in favor of user experience. And to achieve that, one of the answers with today's technology is what we call tokenization. So for those not familiar with tokenization, tokenization is the ability to transfer information about a consumer in a way that is unreadable and unusable by someone else. So this is what happens when your financial information is tokenized, and this is resulting in 50% less fraud. Tokenization is at the heart of Visa's digital strategy, but should be as well at the heart of your own digital strategy, because it not only reduces friction by improving authorization rates, and you know it's a very important moment of truth from a customer point of view, but also in delivering best-in-class user experience and, more importantly, safety. So just to summarize very briefly, customers worldwide expect personalized, convenient, safe journeys, and this start with the purchase journey. These foundational needs, which we have discussed, are defining the future of travel, and obviously payment can play a role in fulfilling these new expectations. At Visa, we can help you with that strategy, understanding your customer needs, leveraging our data, but also leveraging our technological capabilities to help you grow your business. So we look forward to partnering and working with you to build together the future of tourism, and we'll be happy to engage with each and one of you to discuss this. Thank you.